Good morning, happy Sunday. I'm just sitting out on the front porch having my coffee because that's what old people do. It's beautiful out here. You can tell it's been raining. Everything's still wet. Still raining just a little bit, barely just a drizzle. I know a lot of you are probably getting ready for church or either on your way to church, but I just want to share a quick word about self empathy. As I mentioned last night, we all know empathy is the ability to put yourself in someone else's situation, to see yourself in their circumstance and understand them better, understand what they're going through. In other words, to put yourself in somebody else's shoes. Well, what I want to talk about is something I call self empathy, and that's the ability to put someone else into your situation, to put someone else into your own shoes, and then judge yourself how you would someone else. Because if you're anything like me, I'm oftentimes my absolute worst critic. I'm so hard on myself. I'm horrible to myself. Self loathing. Oh man, it gets rough. So just picture somebody else in a similar situation. They come to you asking you for advice. You're not going to tell them, well, you're in a bad spot because you deserve it. You're in a bad spot because you're not a good person, because you suck, or whatever. Just all this stuff you might tell yourself. You would never say that to someone else. You don't deserve better. You can't do better. It's never going to be good for you. This is as good as it gets. You'd never say that to somebody else. You would try to boost them. You would try to encourage them. You'd try to tell them, hey, hold on for right now. Work to make it better. You're way stronger than you know. There's so much more within you. You can fulfill your dreams. You can do whatever you want to do. That's what you would tell that other person. So be just as nice to yourself as you would to someone else. Something, something caught my dog's eye. But let me just reiterate that. Reiterate that. Excuse me. Be as nice to yourself as you would be to a close friend or a loved one who came to you for advice. What would you say to them? It wouldn't be hurtful, more than likely. So why would you say something hurtful to yourself? If you're doing that, just stop. I know that's easier said than done, but when you do it, take note of what you're doing. Process it. Say, hey, I'm being way too critical. I'm being destructively critical. There's nothing wrong with some self criticism if it helps you to improve. There is something wrong with self criticism if it keeps you down where you are. That's not what you want to do. You want to build that positive energy. You want to go forward. You want to improve your situation every day. There's a difference between self pity and self empathy. Self pity keeps you down. Self empathy lets you relate to your own situation from kind of outside of your own mind and figure out ways to make it better by seeing how would you advise someone else to make it better. If that makes sense. It may not. I don't know. But that's pretty much it. I'm going to finish this coffee, go inside, edit this video. If you've made it this far, I appreciate you watching. My motto is be here today and for as many tomorrows as possible. Everything I talk about is going to have, in some way, it's going to relate to mental wellness. You cannot be at peak mental wellness if you're your own worst critic in an overly harsh manner, if you're just constantly beating yourself up. Peak mental wellness is just not possible with that. So we've got to learn to suppress that habit, get that out of our head, completely banish it. If this video has helped you, if you think it might help somebody else, please give a like. If you want to subscribe, feel free to share it. That's what I'm making these for. Hopefully I can reach at least just one person. If I can reach one person, man, make one person's life just a little bit better, then it's not a waste for me. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.